Hello, good morning, and welcome to This Date in History, also known as TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the smart device application Today in History. What happened today in history?
Historical calendar, and on the website today on thisday.com.
Yes, I'm sorry. Anyway, for links to those sources, the music done by my bro Sauce Carrera, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Before we continue, Sohan has informed me of a death that happened yesterday.
Death of Coolio.
Yes, may he rest in peace. So, anyway, I am A.O. Xander, and I am of course joined by...
Sohan.
Yep. And... the rhombusser, Joe Rogan, or Ro Jogan.
Alright, I had my mic turned off. Sorry about
Ro
that.
Rogan.
That's alright. Dude,
I didn't realize it was off.
that'd be sick if Joe Rogan, appeared, dude. Just, he just, pops in and turns on his camera. It's like, yo, it's me! I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, today is Thursday, also known as Thursday, September 29th, 2022. So let's jump on up into the history here.
I got it.
Alright.
522 BC, Darius the first of Persia kills Magian usurper Armada, securing his hold as king of the Persian Empire.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh, it's another good one. 480 BC, Battle of Salamis. The Greek fleet under Democlius defeats the Persian fleet under Themistocles. Defeats the Persian fleet under Xerxes.
Ooh, wow.
First?
Oh, yeah, the first Xerxes. So, because I think it was his son who did the whole hot gates thing, versus Leonidas. Yeah, that's right. Because remember in the sequel to 300,
no, ain't no sequel. That's a prequel. In a way.
The prequel. Yeah, they actually talk about this. So dang. So that happened on this date. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm right.
You got another BC. Holy shit, 3 BCs in one show?
Yep.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, 61 BC. Pompey the Great celebrates his third triumphant victory over the pirates and the end of the Mithridatic Wars of his 45th birthday.
Dang, wasn't he assassinated yesterday though? Yes, he was. He was assassinated yesterday in 48 BC. So,
I'm guessing he's gonna be in births today.
Yeah, he will. Anyway,
No.
Mr. Rowe, why don't you continue us on here? Let's see here.
Use time jump.
Yeah. Well, I'm seeing if there's anything interesting in between, and
There is. There is.
There's one for 1567.
All right.
In 1567, at a dinner, the Duke of Alba arrests the Count of Egmont and the Count of Horn for treason.
Dang.
I hope they let him finish his dinner at least.
Yeah. I hope you had room for dessert because you're going to prison after this. What? As he's holding a turkey leg. What, okay?
Also in 1567, War of Religion breaks out in France. Huguenots try to kidnap King Charles IX.
Dang.
Damn.
Trying to kidnap a king? That's
Dang.
Jeez.
That's something else.
1608 is interesting.
In 1608, Captain Christopher Newport arrives in Virginia for the second time with supplies from England for colonists.
Hey, nice.
I wonder if he's the creator of cigarettes.
I wonder if they want tea.
Maybe Newport cigarettes, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I wonder if they lose a bunch of
cigarettes.
Let's see here. 1650, Henry Robinson opened the first marriage bureau in England, specifically.
Okay.
So that's interesting. Then 1789, the U.S. War Department established a regular army. So this is not the birth of the U.S. Army. That was actually fun fact: U.S. Army is actually older than the U.S. because it was the Continental Army. It's the same stuff. You know, it just transitioned.
Minutemen.
So, but I guess this is like, you know, the birth of the regular army, even though it's not the actual birth of the actual thing. So, but then 1793, tennis was first mentioned in an English sporting magazine. So wow,
Ugh.
tennis. Yeah, and if you've been watching the show over the past like 3 months, you'll understand me when I say tennis can go fuck itself. So tired of reporting on Wimbledon and the Open and this and that, and oh my god.
It's like every other episode.
I know, dude, it's ridiculous. Anyway, 1829, the first units of the London Metropolitan Police appeared on the streets of the British capital, the city's first modern police force. And that's right, they, the Brits invented the modern police force. You know, like it was a British invention. So yeah.
Yes.
Bobby takes to the streets of London.
Yep. Man, that was before they had that weird hat. They were just wearing top hats. So.
The fancy
Hey,
police.
they looked fancy.
Huh.
It's fancy police.
Yo,
Remember-
tip your hat before you take your knees.
Remember that one Tom Green movie where he dresses a British Bobby to harass a cartoon producer at a restaurant to try to pitch his show?
Come on, Freddy got fingered.
Yeah, that movie. Anyway, Sohan,
Yeah,
your turn. 1849, that looks interesting.
1849, you said?
1849.
Okay, I'm gonna do that after 1848. The Battle of Pazor. Hungarian forces defeat Croats at Pazor. The first battle of the War of Independence.
Ooh, that's cool.
Also, 1849. First passenger train service to Peekskill, New York, New Haven Railroad.
Huh. Well, that's cool. Oh, you got some music history here.
Yep. Music in 1863, opera The Pearl Fishers des Perrieux de Perly by Bizet is the first produced at the Theatre Lyrique in Paris.
Nice. Huh.
What's up?
Yo, Muffin, how you doing?
Good.
KFC.
KFC? Where?
Okay. 1872.
Chicken.
Kewana chief Lone Wolf captures Santa Tana and Victory. Ooh, that'd be cool if he was by himself. Lone Wolf.
A one-man army.
Well, you know, they do pretty much name themselves after what they, their actions, I think.
Yeah, like Dances with Wolves.
So
Or,
he probably is Lone Wolf.
yeah. Maybe he's like that one episode of Family Guy, Watch As You Pee, you know?
Yeah, Native American Rambo.
Yeah. Anyway, Muffin.
Yo.
If you would like to take a turn here, it is your turn. 1885. That looks interesting right there.
1885. All right. First practical public electric tramway in the world is opened in Blackpool, England.
Nice. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hip hip hooray for public transportation. In my city, we don't get buses. They cut us off. God damn it, Opta.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's kind of, God damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby. Closest bus stop to my house is a mile away. Oh,
Ah, damn.
that's a. Yeah, but what am I bitching about? Like, my grandparents, they walked 25 miles to school uphill both ways through the snow, sleet, and hail, and they had to fight dinosaurs. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you had to do what they did in Lord of the Rings, except for they're going to school instead of dropping a ring off in a fucking volcano.
Yeah. Instead of the ring, it's just their homework. You know, every day. Like, oh, here's my assignment. Anyway, Muffin, why don't you take on 1904? That looks interesting.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, there you go. 1904, we got the first monument honoring Spanish-American War erected in Monroeville, Ohio.
Monroeville.
Wow.
Was it?
Monroeville.
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 Yeah.
Ten Twister. Interesting.
Well, look at 1906, 1907. You know, those are both. Dang.
The fact, man, we were in the 1900s so fucking fast.
Yeah. We started off like with a lot of BCs, and then boom, you know. So.
Yeah. So in 1906, we got U.S. intervenes in Cuba host dictator Estrada Palma.
Yeah. So looks like we've been meddling in the affairs with other nations since at least back then, and most likely even before that. You know, before we even became a big mover and shaker. So.
Yeah. So in 1907, we got construction begins on Washington National Cathedral.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest cathedral outside of Europe, I think, or at least on the Western Hemisphere, maybe. I've been there.
Yeah.
It's big. Like, God, I didn't know a church can be so big, you know?
Yeah, I've been in one in Italy, dude. And that is freaking huge, too.
Oh, yeah. No, they're gargantuan. Like,
Yeah, they're huge.
yeah. Mr. Rhombus.
Yes.
What happened on this date in 1911?
In 1911, Italy declares war on Turkey, starting the Italo-Turkish War.
Which I believe that was the first war that, yeah, here we go. Italian airships bombed Turkish position. The Italo-Turkish War was the first conflict to feature aerial bombardment. So there we go. The first war to see aerial bombardment. That's pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some sports history here.
In 1913, MLB Washington Senator Walter Johnson wins his 36th game.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see here. Oh, well, 1915, the blue one.
In 1915, first transcontinental radio telephone message sent by the U.S. Naval Radio Station at Arlington, Virginia, to Naval Radio Station at Mare Island, San Francisco.
Dang. The first transcontinental telephone call like that, or at least message. Like, can you imagine, dude? Like, you know.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like, you know, like living before that, like, you know, like the accessibility of communication just with that just opens up a whole new world. You know, and it's you know,
Yeah.
you know, today we like most people, they're just like, oh, okay, cool, but it's just like just think about like a world where that didn't exist and then it did. You know, like that's amazing. You know, like
Kind of a flip of a switch.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like really high right now. I'm not sure, but that's just really cool to me. You know. Anyway,
yeah.
Another historic event for you, Mr. Rhombus.
In 1916, American oil tycoon John D. Rockefeller becomes the world's first billionaire.
Dang. First billionaire. 1916. That's... Jeez.
Billionaires.
Yep. 2 years later, in 1918, during the First World War, Allied forces score a decisive breakthrough of the Hindenburg Line. So that's good. You know, we were pushing them back.
That's great.
Fight the Huns! Then in 1920, Joseph Horn Company in Pittsburgh sold radios for $10. Yeah,
Oh,
radios,
damn.
Yeah, radios were becoming a
Household
product now.
item.
Yeah, that is a household item. Thank you. Then in
Hot
1920,
topic.
what's up?
Oh, I just say hot topic.
Hot topic. Yeah, where all the goths go to get their clothes.
Yeah.
1920, Yankee slugger Babe Ruth set then MLB home run season record at 54 with a ninth inning shot off Dave Keefe in New York's 7-3 win at the Philadelphia A's. Dang, I almost ran out of breath with that. Breathe. Sohen, look, it's our favorite Italian.
Yes, our favorite Italian besides Mario. 1922, Benito Mussolini asked the Vatican for support of his fascist party program. Oh my god, he gonna fucking ask the Vatican?
Wow.
Like, hey, Pope, let me be a fascist.
Let me start the war.
Give me your support to be a fascist.
Think of the little tortellini. Oh my god.
It's like about the paninis.
Well, dang, 27 looks interesting. The first one, the blue one here.
Yeah, 1927, telephone service begins between U.S. and Mexico.
Ah.
Mexico.
Yep.
Well, why was Rhombus sounding like Muffin there for a second, going?
I was
Damn. 1932 film Ill of the Fourth Miss starring John Barrymore, Catherine Hepburn, directed by George Coker, premiere set to Mayfair. Wow, John Barrymore.
Sounds like somebody needs a cup of coffee or something, man.
Who's a relative of Drew Barrymore.
Dang. Well, yo, I just saw the one right above what you just read. That's pretty cool, for me at least, you know?
Come on, this one right here?
Actually, I don't like it, never mind, I just read the whole thing. But go ahead and read it, if you
1930, New York City College offers first course in radio advertising.
Yeah, I don't like the advertising part, I just saw, like, oh, first course in radio, oh, cool. By the way, Rhombus, if you don't mind, if you're gonna like, moan yawn, can you please mute your mic? Like, I would like to keep some semblance of professionalism in here, like, I don't want to sound like, you know, a fucking, broken femur ward, like, the haunting orchestra.
No, we're doing a thing. No, I'm singing. Don't worry, I'm singing.
But hey, here's another radio thing, Mr. Sohen, 1936.
Yeah, 1936, radio used for the first time for a presidential campaign.
Oh, well, look at that. I wonder if...
Guessing Roosevelt is running.
Possibly. I'm wondering if any people of this radio advertising course, you know, would have anything to do with that, because it is an advertisement, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting. You know, I'm going to challenge the viewers. Can you find out if anybody who worked on this first-time presidential campaign radio thing were actual graduates of New York City College radio advertising course, and possibly the first one ever in 1930. So it's a 6-year difference. So anybody watching this, if you can find out, you know, whether or not that is a thing, if they're connected, that'd be awesome. So anyway, Mr. Yanni, let's see here. Well, 1938 looks interesting. Rhombus?
Huh?
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, I'm here.
I believe it's your turn now, if you want.
Alright. In 1938, the first Archibald course is offered at Columbia University in New York City.
Archival, so
yeah.
Teaching people how to archive. So that's really interesting. You know,
Do you even archive, bro?
man, dude, I can archive so... Like, dude, okay, I archive so well, I'm the guy who accidentally built shelves, okay?
I archived Joe Rogan's hair.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why he's bald. I put his hair in the archives.
So that's where it went.
Yeah, he used to have hair.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, back in like 2003, he had hair.
Yeah, and then you abducted it, and now it's like in a wig display.
Yeah.
Like
He had a weird
completely
hairline.
Inconspicuous. So,
Bro had a missing hairline.
Anyway, let's move on up to 1940.
Alrighty, in 1940, first U.S. merchant ship, Booker T. Washington, commanded by a black captain, Hugh Mulzac, launched at Wilmington, Delaware.
That's cool. So that's the actual ship. So, it's not the first U.S. merchant ship ever, because we've had merchant ships since like forever. But it's the first one to be commanded by a black guy. So that's
Took long enough.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
As I keep saying, and every time I say it, it loses its value. I realize that, but better late than never. I mean,
yeah.
I would have preferred it to be a lot beforehand, but hey, it could have been a lot later. So let's be thankful that it happened.
Yeah.
And we have another 1940 here.
In 1940 musical film Strike Up the Band, starring Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland, opens.
Cool. Wonder what Strike Up the Band means. Like punch them all? Like strike them up?
Just go.
Rile them up so you can start just performing.
Ooh, a boxing title fight for you.
In 1941, Joe Louis. Or Joe Louis Lewis, I don't... It can go either way, it depends.
Lewis, I think.
Yeah, it's usually Lewis, but it could be Louis, you never know. TKO's Lou Nova in 6 for heavyweight boxing title.
Nice. Let's see here.
1941.
41, and there is a Nazi massacre at the Baba Yar Ravine near Kiev in Ukraine began. 33,771 people were murdered. Most of them were Jews. 33,000. Good Lord. That's awful. Then 1 year later, 1942, 32 degrees Fahrenheit was the lowest temperature ever recorded in Cleveland, Ohio in September. Huh, that doesn't seem really that low for Ohio, I guess in September? I don't know. But then, let's see, 1943, U.S. General Dwight D. Eisenhower and Italian Marshal Pietro Badoglio signed an armistice. Yes, that was when Italy was switching sides. Like France surrenders, but Italy are just turncoats, So, let's see here. Is there anything interesting? I'm not seeing any. Nope. So anyway, what happened in 1948?
1948 Hamlet, directed by and starring Lawrence Oliver, opens at Park Avenue Cinema. Best Picture 1949.
Gonna rock out to Park Avenue. Da 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 da. I don't know. God, I'm really turning into my dad. Jesus. Ooh, 1950, the one right above sports history. That's really cool.
Yep. 1950, the telephone answering machine created by Bell Laboratories.
Nice. Thank you, Bell. Answering machines. I remember those. We had one of those.
19 was better than Frank realizing that it recorded every fucking thing he said.
We have some sports history here.
1950, Yanks clinched second consecutive free-nut under Casey Stengel.
Pennant. Yeah. Ooh, Rhombus. You got a cool one here in 1951.
In 1951, first color telecast of football game on Network Philadelphia, CBS.
Nice. You're the football guy, so that's the first first color football TV broadcast. That's really cool.
This was like Bradshaw. This was before Bradshaw even played.
Yeah.
Old.
But that second 51 is interesting here.
In 1951, Emil Zetopek runs world record 20,000 meter and 10 mile.
Dang. That's a lot of running.
Yeah, I couldn't do that much running. That's like, oh.
Yeah.
Like it's bad to do 1 mile.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was in high school, I ran as fast as I could, one lap around, the run ring.
Yeah.
And I did it in less than a minute.
Shit, there you go. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
It is fast. That's like, what is that, a 400, I'd say.
Well, it's a quarter-mile ring, so if I had kept it going, I would have had the 4-minute mile. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I didn't have that stamina, but, you know, 25% got that done. So, hey, it's
There
something.
you go. Yeah.
I guess you could say I got my quarterback.
Yeah.
Anyway,
In
what happened
19
in 53?
In 1953, the Milton Berle show premieres on NBC in the United States of America. America.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Why don't you take the second 53 here?
In 1953, first department store to sell insurance is Carson Peary Scott in Chicago, Illinois.
Ah, good
Should
old
be Chicago.
Chicago.
Selling insurance.
Crime capital of the world.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Let's see here. 1953 as well, the U.S. government gave France $385 million for combat in Indochina War. Huh. Wonder what France is doing. Well, Indochina. Yeah, oh, Indochina. That's where Vietnam and everything is. So, yeah, they had some claim in that area. But then 365 days later, in 1954, Barefoot Contessa, film directed by Joseph L. Mankiewicz, starring Ava Gardner and Humphrey Bogart, premiered at the Capitol. Good old Humphrey Bogart. Let's see here. And so we have some sports history in here. 1954, Willie Mays' famous over-the-shoulder catch of Vic Wertz's 460-foot drive during Game 1 of the World Series. Ooh, let me see here. Willie Mays' famous over-the-shoulder catch. Let's see here. Doots. Oh, okay.
Oh.
So let's see a video here actually, if there's one. Come on, there we go. 40 seconds.
There's a long drive, way back in center field, way back, it is. Willie Mays just brought this crowd to its feet with a catch, which must have been an optical illusion to a lot of people.
I'm not seeing how that's so crazy. Like he just has, like, I'm not seeing it. Like, is he doing this or something? Like,
It's probably because he was like the first to do it.
huh?
It's probably what made it so unique.
All right. I mean, like, I'm sure I'm not seeing something because I'm not really a sports guy. So, man, it's really too bad Scott's not here. You know, like he's a baseball guy. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sohan, what happened in 55?
1955, Arthur Miller's View from the Bridge premieres in New York City.
Oh, okay.
Also, 1956, I Love Mickey by Mickey Mantle and Teresa Brewer peaks at 87.
All right. Oh, I see there's
And music.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. 1957, an explosion at the Mayak plutonium production plant in the Soviet Union spreads radiation over 220,000 square miles, which is 52,000 kilometers.
Square kilometers.
Square kilometers.
Yeah. Damn. Wow, that's not good.
No, it's not. Also in 1957, Buddy Holly and the Crickets released second single, Oh Boy, Not Fade Away. Oh, and Not Fade Away.
Dang. Rhombus, 57, the passenger train thing? That looks bad.
In 1957, passenger train and oil train crash in Gambar, West Pakistan, killing 300 people.
Dang. That's not good. Let's see here. Well, we got another nuclear test. Yet another one. You know. So
Yep.
I see we have been joined by the legendary Carrara.
Ooh, in 1960. Ooh. In 1960, Johnny Ringo. TV Western drama last airs on CBS TV.
Huh.
Damn.
Oh, that was about Johnny Ringo, about like the whole OK Corral thing. It's like Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday, all them guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
that's who
okay.
Ringo is. Yeah, Ringo is that guy that was involved in that. Well, he was the one that caused it.
For whatever reason, I hear Ringo, I immediately think of the Beatles. It's like, no, like, very before the Beatles. Like,
Like, oh yeah, that was like, yeah, that whole OK Corral situation, that happened back in, what, the I think it was the early 1900s that happened.
It was right at the end, the 1800s, and yes,
It was...
Johnny Ringo was...
Oh, never mind. It was 1881.
yeah, October 26, 1881, which we're actually approaching. And I've been to Tombstone, and I've walked this, that area. I've been to, where the shooting happened, and I saw a show,
My all-time favorite movie is Tombstone.
Dude, you
With
and
Kurt
Alice,
Russell
dude,
in that.
Alice loves that movie. Her text
Okay.
ringtone is "I'm your Huckleberry."
It's such a
You
good
can
movie.
literally cite every word in that movie from
It's
start
such a
to
good movie.
finish.
Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna go grab the shirt. So while I'm doing that, Rhombus, can you tell us what happened in 1961?
Alrighty. In 1961, Bob Dylan's first recording session, backup harmonica for Caroline Hester.
And that one will be for me. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, that's a nice ass shirt.
Yeah, it's Wyatt Earp.
That is cool as shit, bro.
Did you ever notice, if you put a comparison of Kurt Russell and Wyatt Earp side by side, they look exactly the same? They look like the exact same person.
That's probably why they casted him.
Dude, that motherfucker had the audacity to say the things he did. And at the end, when Johnny Ringo, this is actually, they did it almost, Alexander something, I think, did the directing, but he had tuberculosis,
Yeah.
and he didn't want that weighing on his conscience.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
Doc Holliday. He had tuberculosis.
Doc Holliday
Yeah.
went and he goes, "I'm your Huckleberry."
Yeah. Well, as much as riveting this conversation is, I do gotta get us back on track here. 1962, JFK authorized the use of federal troops to integrate U of Mississippi. What? To integrate U of Mississippi?
Yeah.
Oh,
to,
university.
Victor Race
University.
together.
Okay.
Are you regarded?
Am I regarded?
Are you? Are you regarded?
I can't use the words. So.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta piece it together.
Are your screws loose?
Yeah, I'm. My brain's not braining right now.
Are you deaf, boy?
Yes, I am.
Are you slow?
Yes.
Or are you stuck in molasses?
My brain is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Anyway, 1962, launch of Alouette 1, the first Canadian satellite on the U.S. Delta rocket. So look at that, Canada. Welcome to the satellite age. So,
Fuck yeah, Canada.
yeah.
Dude.
Hey, I know several Canadians. One of them is really cool. Actually,
Canada, eh?
most of them are really cool. Yeah, Canada, eh? What's all that about?
I gotta do 63.
All right, go for it.
Go back
Dude.
up. Go back up.
Which one?
Right
I feel the
there.
Martian.
No, not that one. Tom Jones. 1963 Tom Jones film based on the novel by Henry Fielding directed by Tony Richardson, starring Albert Finney and Suzanne York, premieres in Venice Film Festival. Best Picture of 1964.
Nice. I have not seen that movie. I have not seen a lot of movies, so, but I'm catching up. And tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's movie night. So awesome. I need people to start thinking of like 1 or 2 movies we can play tomorrow. You know, for the horror, fest we're having all the way up until Halloween. So. But anyway, Carrera, since it's your turn, why don't you take this baseball record in '63?
Oh, hell yeah. 1963 Cardinals celebrate Stan Musial Day in St. Louis for Stan Musial's final game where he hits, holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
I almost coughed there. 3006 29th and 6,6329 total hits. That fucking amazing.
Within itself, has 475 of them are home runs.
That is fucking amazing.
That's crazy. Well, that's why he's a legend, like.
I'm not even a Cardinals fan. I'll give him that, dude.
Yeah. Well, Sohan, you got some music history here.
I do. 1963, Rolling Stones' first tour opening act for Bo Diddley and Everly Bros.
Nice. Ooh, 64.
Also,
that doesn't look good.
Oh, yeah, 1964, Greece and Bulgaria closed boundaries.
So does that mean they closed the border to each other or something? Like,
when they close boundaries, they're cutting each other off.
Like putting in like a blockade or something?
Yeah.
That's not too nice.
1965, WLVT-TV Channel 39 in Allentown, Pennsylvania, PBS begins broadcasting.
Well, that's cool. A lot of TV shows begin broadcasting, or TV stations. So
I would probably guess that's when Sesame Street started.
November 10th, 1969. Sesame Street. So this is, what year was that? This is 66. So that's, as you know, 65. So that was 4 years before.
Okay.
Yeah. But, Sohan, why don't you take this baseball record, then we'll go on to the rhombuser.
1966, Sandy Koufax pitches third 300 strikeout season.
Dang. So that's a total of 900 strikeouts. That's a lot of strikeouts, man.
Jesus God.
Yeah. Ooh. Rhombus. You're also kind of a car guy. Well, most guys are car guys, but 66 here. Look at that.
Oh yeah. In 1966, the Chevy Camaro, originally named Panther, is introduced. Best muscle car on the planet. You can't beat it.
Hold up.
We have an argument here.
Let's enunciate this right. That's a Camaro.
It's a Camaro.
Camaro. No, it's a Canyonero. The Canyonero. You know, from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was called a Canyonero because it was as wide as a narrow canyon. You know?
It is wide.
Yep. You got some sports history here, Jogan.
In 1967, American boxer Emil Griffith regains his world middleweight crown on points in a brawling rematch with Italian Nino Benvenuti at Shea Stadium, New York. Second of famous trilogy of fights.
I just want to let you know I tabbed over to the whatever this is Discord thing, just so that way during the entire time you were reading that I was showing your profile picture. Just Brock smashing it,
That should be my fucking profile picture.
Well, I have the GIF if you want it.
I'm Brock Lesnar.
Hey, can you take this 1967, the international one? That is really interesting.
In 1967, International Monetary Fund reforms world monetary system.
Holy crap.
That's where we went over to capitalism.
Yep. Well, not just that, but that's where we as a global economy, it's backed off of the U.S. dollar, and the U.S. dollar is not backed off of a gold standard or a silver standard or anything else. It's backed off of itself. Like in that great scene from Rick and Morty, you cripple an entire empire by changing one number from a 1 to a 0, and that's it.
Rick.
I like how you put that. That's great.
Yeah. Well, it's true. It's frightening, So, anyway, 1968, Carl Yastrzemski, .3005 average wins his second straight batting crown. Cool.
It's fucking Austin for Boston.
I'm just thinking, like, what would an actual bat crown be? Like, I'm thinking of, like, little tiny, baseball bats, like a crown formation all stitched together with, like, open baseballs, That'd be interesting. So.
They've got their own language, so they've already got it. It doesn't matter.
Then moving on up into 1976, we have Boy George expelled from school. Huh. Alright.
Alright.
Put it right, Mr. George.
And at the same time, in 1976, Jerry Lee Lewis, attempting to shoot soda bottles, hit his bass player Norman Owens twice in the chest. How do you do it twice?
Because he's fucking Jerry Lee Lewis. He'll try to do it twice.
But you don't put the gun down after the first round hits your friend? Come on, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
Why wouldn't you take him to the hospital?
Oh, he's Jerry Lee Lewis.
No, I'm gonna shoot again.
So dumb.
Don't forget, he's the type of person to play a piano on fire because he didn't want to be second.
He also fucked his cousin, so.
Yep.
Well, that now we know two similarities between him and Dick Cheney. So.
Oh shit.
Anyway, 1976, Tommy Lasorda replaced Walter Alston as Los Angeles Dodgers manager. Ooh. And we got the Mr. Nerd here has 1977, the first one, above the album release. Go for it.
What the fuck is Mr. Nerd?
Carrera.
Well, Star Wars is not my thing, but I do know the
Can you read the article,
Cantina
please?
Band. So in 1977, Star Wars theme Cantina Band by Meko hits #1.
Yeah. And as we all know, that's the one that goes da 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 da.
Yeah.
But hey, why don't you take this album release too?
Right when I was trying to take a drink.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, hold on. Because I actually love Billy Joe. In 1977, Columbia Records releases The Stranger by singer-songwriter Billy Joel. The fifth studio album, it becomes the label's all-time best-selling non-compilation record.
Dang, that's really cool. So like it's just all him. So it's best-selling record,
Like, he
non-compilation. So
He wrote everything.
dang. So, Hen, what else happened in 1977? The one in between.
1977, Eva Shane is the first woman to referee a heavyweight championship.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Also, oh shit. Also in 1977, James Brown's band walks out claiming they were underpaid and overworked.
Yep.
What's the fucking word? He was out of his fucking mind sometimes.
Yeah, dude, look at him. He's just not doing all right.
He brought I think in the 80s, he brought a fucking gun into his office because someone took a shit in his personal toilet.
Wow. What the fuck? That's a new level of crazy.
That's a level that you can't match.
Actually, that's a Rick level thing. Remember, like he was all like crazy about that toilet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm telling you, I've done some stupid shit, and that dude did some stupid shit.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Also,
Xander.
1977, Muhammad Ali beats Ernie Shavers by unanimous decision over 15 rounds in New York City for the WBA, WBC, and the ring heavyweight boxing titles.
Nice.
There's a great picture of that where he's like banging his chest. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Well, Rhombusser, you got a one in '77 as well, the Soviet one.
In 1977, Soviet space station Salyut 6 launched into Earth orbit.
Salute.
Salute.
Yeah.
Salute.
Space stations, always cool stuff. So. And then what happened in '79 here? Unless you found something beforehand.
In 1979, Different Worlds by Maureen McGovern peaks at number 18.
Nice. It's pretty good. We have a lot of music and stuff here. Ooh, wow! 1979, the gold one.
In 1979, gold hits record $400.20 an ounce in Hong Kong.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that is like, whew.
Goddamn. Ooh, a Papal visit. Look at this.
Papal visit?
Yeah, 1979.
1979, John Paul II becomes the first pope to visit Ireland.
Ireland, yeah. We know someone, who's Irish. At least one person.
I'm Irish.
Two people. Oh, right there. At least two people there.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, you are Batman. You are justice. You are vengeance.
I'm the Joker.
I'm not sure if I'm willing to share
Ooh.
that spot. We'll see.
Yo, 1982.
Yeah, 1982. I see cyanide-laced Tylenol capsules killed 7 in Chicago. Yeah, no, we were talking about the first death. I think was yesterday. We reported on that.
Tylenol murders, man.
You didn't do that right. Hold on.
What?
Cyanide-laced Tylenol capsules kills 7 in Chicago.
What was this?
There's a lot of it's either Chino or Italian.
What?
In Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. You doing this? Like, talking with your hands?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I get it now. Then in 1983, U.S. Congress authorized President Reagan to keep 1,600 U.S. Marines in Lebanon.
Lebanon Baloney?
What?
Lebanon Baloney.
Lebanon Malone. What? Slower?
No, baloney. Lebanon baloney. Yeah.
Lebanon baloney?
Oh, what the hell are the Marines doing in the baloney?
Oh my god. I don't know, man.
Oh,
Maybe they're going crazy. And then speaking of crazy, 1984, Let's Go Crazy by Prince Rogers Nelson and Revolution peaked at number 1. Let's Go Crazy.
that's your fucking name.
Yeah, Prince Rogers Nelson.
Also, wait, let's go
Prince
crazy.
was the shit, dude.
No, it's not.
Is that Prince or is that somebody else?
No,
Prince.
it's Prince.
Okay.
Yeah, that's them.
Why are he's the only person I know of that he's had his eyes closed in the photo, or at least mostly closed. I think they're kind of open.
He
Because he's
was
fucking
like
fucking rhythm.
5'8",
Yeah, he wasn't that
and
good.
dude was amazing on guitar. So
Dang.
I will never give disrespect for him.
But then in 1984, Elizabeth Taylor underwent rehabilitation at the Betty Ford Clinic. For what, though?
Yeah, alcohol.
Oh, okay. But Rapunzel Carrera, what happened? We have a television view for you in 1985.
Amazing Stories by Steven Spielberg debuts on NBC.
Nice. And then 1985 as well. The cyanide one here. So here we go.
And you can go up one and MacGyver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for catching that. Go for it.
1985 MacGyver starring Richard Dean Anderson debuts on ABC TV.
Dang.
The great show.
MacGyver's now it's a verb, right? You know, I'm gonna MacGyver it.
Yeah, I'm gonna yes.
Yeah.
I'll MacGyver this.
Yeah. Why don't you take this other 85 here to close out your turn? The cyanide one. We were just talking about this.
The first of fifth cyanide-laced Tylenol victim dies.
Yeah.
So we're going back up 4 or 5, whatever it is, but
Yeah, we just.
that's kind of a big deal, dude.
Now wait a minute. 1982, cyanide-laced Tylenol capsules killed 7 in Chicago. So 7 people died on this date in 82 because of that, and then 85 it happened again. What the hell? So this happened twice?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Wow. Don't buy Tylenol. Boycott Tylenol. I thought it happened once. This is
No,
all
no,
happened.
This happened. This
This is actually turning into a. This is actually turning into a fucking
Thing.
like a real thing.
That's frightening. Anyway, Sohan, you got some sports history in 86 here.
Of 1986, Cubs Greg Maddox defeats Phillies Mike Maddox, first rookie brothers.
Huh. So so they were brothers and they played on opposite teams. That's
Imagine them at Thanksgiving.
Oh, dude.
It's like, yo, the hell was your season? you.
Bruh.
Dude, it's like, how was y'all season? He looks at him, fuck you.
No,
No one must
he
even more.
takes a hot potato as a fastball to the face because this guy's a pitcher. So he's just like, "Bah!" Like, imagine a food fight with those guys. Oh no! Oh my God, that must have been.
My God.
Dude, look, imagine if you're true that. If you would have thrown like you did there, you wouldn't have been out the fucking season.
Imagine a roll with some jelly or some gravy. Just
Also,
chunk.
Just like throw a piece of pumpkin pie at them. Hurrah!
1987.
Hey, Xander.
Didn't we almost have it all by Whitney Houston hits #1?
What's up, Ramos?
Hey, can you scroll up real quick? I think I seen a couple of football things. I think I seen them earlier.
Yeah,
A little
Garrett,
bit
yes
higher
you
up.
did. Yes you did.
I did. Yeah, there was two. Yeah.
All right, why don't you take them and then we'll do the split.
Alrighty. In 1985, Darren Cherry, Kansas City versus Seattle, has 4 interceptions.
Nice.
Yeah. And also in 1985, Houston quarterback Warren Moon was sacked in NFL tying record 12 times by the Cowboys.
Look at you and.
Boo! Boo! The Cowboys. The Cowboys are trash.
Oh no! Let's not start a war here, guys. Let's not start a war.
I'm actually a Steelers fan, but that's fucking awesome.
All right, well, let's do the split here. Oop. Hello, welcome to TDH Part 2. I highly suggest watching Part 1 for obvious reasons. Sohan, you have 2 more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1987 is baseball record here.
1987 New York Yankees Don Mattingly hits record 6th Grand Slam of the year.
Dang.
Amazing.
I can really go for a grand slam at Denny's. You know, some bacon and eggs,
Yes.
you know, pancakes, nice cup of coffee.
Oh, dude. If you ever come down to Texas, we're doing it.
Hell yeah, man. I'm getting the lumberjack slam, dude. Like, that stuff is great.
Also, 1989 Glenn Frey joins Eagles bandmate Don Henley on stage for the first time since 1981.
Dang, 8 years.
All Eagles.
Rock vocalist, so, Rhombusser.
In 1989, Zaza Gabor, convicted of slapping a police officer in Beverly Hills.
Huh.
Imagine
Yeah.
getting arrested for
that's
slapping somebody. Arrested someone over a mirror.
actually slap police?
Yeah, these celebrities think that they are above the law. They're like, oh, how dare you for handcuffing me. It's like, well, now that's assault against an officer. That's a federal offense. You know? Like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The 1990.
In 1990, Love and Affection by Nelson peaks at #1 on Pop Singles chart.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yep. Also in 1990, Millie's book, written by First Lady Barbara Bush, For President's Dog, is a best-selling non-fiction book.
What the hell? She wrote a book for her dog? That's
questionable.
I question the president's taste in women. You know, that sounds a little crazy, you know?
And she wrote a book, so, you know.
Yeah, but for her dog. And then what's even worse is people bought it. Like, what the hell? I guess people have always been stupid. So.
True.
But in 1990 as well, the Reds were the first National League team to clinch titles, staying in first place all year. Wow. That's hard.
Oh, I want this next one.
The aircraft one?
Yes.
Go for it.
So, 1990, the YF-22, which would later become the F-2 Raptor, flies for the first time.
let's see what this bird looks like. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a
There we go.
badass.
Oh, this is awesome. Look at it. Shaking off the sound. Damn.
And to further lead this, Maverick was what he flew, and secondly, he flew it in Maverick.
Maverick. Oh,
Yeah.
No one.
Oh. So, wait. So you're talking about Top Gun, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top Gun.
The character Maverick.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were talking about Maverick, it sounded like a movie, and I'm like, what's that, a Western starring, what's his face? Why can't
No, it was Maverick.
Yeah, the character, okay. From Top
He
Gun.
actually learned to fly that shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, Tom Cruise does all of his own stunts, including like that one hanging off the airplane, in Mission Impossible. Like, that was real. He was
The
legit.
Rogue
Same with-
Nation?
Did you know he actually did a corkscrew dive
I think so.
in Mission Impossible? Yeah, he actually did that. That wasn't like they were out in an open environment. They only did it. They had one take to do it, and he I think he nailed it the first time.
Dang. So
It may it might not have been. I don't know. They might have done more.
They would not let him fly the F-14.
yeah. Well, I gotta say,
And that's like, he was like pissed off.
I do gotta say, Tom Cruise, despite being a Scientologist, he's got some balls. So, I tip my hat to him for that. But moving on up into 1990, the Washington National Cathedral construction was completed after 83 years. Started and finished on the same date. Isn't that crazy? It has to be intentional, like... I find that pretty cool. But then,
The premiere.
Oh my God! It's John Wick.
yeah, 1991.
God. Love him.
1991, Gus Van Sant's film My Own Private Idaho, starring Keanu Reeves and River Phoenix, premiered.
Alice's good friend.
Yes,
Keanu
River Phoenix,
Reeves.
man.
And he also does his own stunts.
Keanu Reeves, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Although his were a little more grounded.
Yeah. 1991, Ryder Cup Golf, Kiahawa Island GR, golfing range, I guess. U.S. beats Europe 14.5 to 13.5. Bernard Langer misses a 6-foot par putt, which would have clinched the 14 all tie and retained cup for Europe. Ooh. Down to one shot. That's pressure, man. That's insane pressure right there. But then 1 year after that, 1992, Magic Johnson announced return to play in basketball, which he doesn't. So, liar!
Yeah, he got that.
They
He got the,
actually pushed him out because he had AIDS.
Yeah, you didn't
Exactly.
want... That would make sense. You don't want him bleeding on anybody, So,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, Carrera, you got some music award here, 93.
Oh my God, Vince Gill. Let me tell you guys something.
How about you read the article, please?
Oh, I will.
Okay.
1993, 27th Country Music Association Award. Vince Gill wins. He is one of the best country artists ever.
I enjoy country. I like trucker songs, I like rap, I like rock, I like punk, I like classical opera, I'm all over the place, You guys know me.
Me too. So,
I can literally be listening to Eminem, and then I go to, listen to some kind of, church philharmonic, it's crazy. But, Murder of Interest, Carrera, take this 94 one here.
Roll it back up. 1994 first place phase of OJ in his Simpson murder trial. Jury selected ends with 304 selected.
So essentially, like, this is like, you know, when they're vetting the jurors. So this is the first round, and now they're down to 304, and then they're going to vet them even more. So
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting right there. Well, let's see here. Sohen, why don't you take this next 94, the House votes? Because that's, yeah.
1994, House votes to end lobbyists buying meals and entertainment for Congress.
Yeah, that's bribery right there. You know?
Yeah.
That's a little, oh, I'll give you a little bit of something, you know, for something back, you know? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm wondering if they voted to make it illegal, or if they just said, oh, that's a no-no, you know? Like, maybe illegal. That'd be...
I mean, because it's a throwback. It's like, yeah, here's your monetary subsidies, and they just said no.
Yeah.
In 1996, Alanis Morissette ends her first U.S. tour in Houston, Texas.
Ah.
God.
Dang.
Her tour in Houston, Texas.
Yeah. But you missed one here in 95, the space probe, Sohen.
1995. No, actually, no, I didn't. I just passed it.
Ah. Well, okay.
1996, Houston Astros retired Nolan Ryan, 34. Retired the number at the jersey.
Wait, where? Oh. Wait. Where? Oh.
96.
Oh, okay. You scrolled down that way. Oh, no, I wasn't talking about the tennis one. I was talking about the space probe one.
Oh.
Earlier. Oh well. Anyway, ooh. Rombusser has a good one here.
Let's all go back to the Texas Rangers.
Okay.
And then bring up the film.
Why?
Because it's fucking awesome.
Okay, well, we can do that after the show, unless this has something to do with it, because I don't remember anybody talking about the Texas Rangers.
He beats the fuck out of Ventura.
What?
Yeah, he literally, like, rushes the shit and beats the fuck out of him.
Are you talking about Nolan Ryan?
Yes.
Oh, so you're talking about that thing from yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I was confused. You just started talking about something random, like, out of nowhere. I'm like...
My
anyway,
bad.
Yeah, it's alright. Anyway, Rombusser, can you talk to us about Nintendo here?
In 1996, Nintendo 64 video game system debuts in the US of A, 3 months after Japan.
N64, I had one.
I actually have one. I actually have one up in my parents' room.
I'm not sure if I still have mine.
Everybody raised their hands that had the N64.
I'm raising my hand.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Now you see
That
my
was-
heat rash. Damn, Sohen. Why you always gotta be such a rude boy?
I had it. My first game was Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Ooh, that's a rough game.
Not really.
N64. We have
all-
Mike
It
Tyson's
was like 1, 2,
knockout.
and 3 put together. It was pretty cool.
Wasn't Mike Tyson's knockout on the SNES?
It was Mike Tyson's
Oh, no,
Punch Out.
it's also on the. We also had it for the N64.
Oh, okay, well, that would make
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
We have that, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. We have like a whole list. We have a few old games. I'll have to go and look at them.
Well, we have an album release here in '97 for the Rhombus.
Ooh, in 1997, Robbie Williams releases his first first solo album, Life Through a Lens, features single Angels.
Huh.
Well, it's because Robbie Williams was part of a boy band,
Oh.
and he became really rich. He's like worth like $500 million.
Dang.
Yeah.
We got another album release, though, 1 year later.
In 1998, Mercury Records releases Elvis Costello and Burt Bacharach's, I don't know, whichever one that is. Okay, collaborative album Painted from Memory.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
Why does Burt look like Will Ferrell, kind of?
He kind of looks like a weird
like if
version of
you-
the Fonz with that jacket.
It's like if you mixed Ben Stiller's face with Will Ferrell's face. Just slapped them together.
Huh.
That's actually
Carol.
funny.
We got yet
Will
another
Ferrell.
album release in 1998 as well. Reprise Records released Taming the Tiger, Canadian singer-songwriter Joni Mitchell's 16th studio album. It's pretty good. We have a Farm Aid concert in 2001, Farm Aid 14, held in Noblesville, Indiana. Performers included Willie Nelson, of course, John Mellencamp, Neil Young, Dave Matthews, Doobie Brothers, and Martha McBride. Nice. That's a
Yeah,
pretty good lineup right there.
Willie Nelson.
Well, Willie Nelson and John Mellencamp and I think Neil Young, the three of them started the whole thing. You know, and so obviously they're
Good
in
old Willie
every
Nelson.
show. So,
The only man to outsmoke Snoop Dogg.
huh.
Yep.
And he's playing.
Snoop Dogg actually smoked with them and talked about it like that. Every interview that he talks about, like, Willie Nelson is a real G.
In 2007, Calder Hall, the world's first commercial nuclear power station, the Magnox reactor and Calder Hall were demolished in a controlled explosion. Oh, dang.
Bad idea, but whatever.
Well, no, I mean, like, the technology by then was so antiquated, like, you know, like, demolish it and build a new one, you know, with capabilities of modern day stuff. You know, Calder Hall probably, like, opened up in, like, the 50s or something. Like, actually, let me look this up. When did Calder Hall... Yeah, 1956. October 17th, 1956. The world's first commercial nuclear power station. So, that's 50 years. 51 years, actually. No, yeah. Yeah, I think. If I'm doing my math correctly. So, 51 years. That's old for a nuclear power station. So,
Yeah.
But then 1 year after that, in 2008, the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 777.68 points. Holy fuck. And largest single-day point loss following the bankruptcies of Lehman Brothers and Washington Mutual. Oh, that was my bank. Washington Mutual was my bank, and then they got bought out by. Wait, no, not Washington Mutual. Was it? Yeah, Washington
Yeah,
Mutual.
they
WAMU
got bought out.
WAMU was my bank, and then they got bought out by Chase. And then they started screwing with me financially. So then I just got an account, you know, piggybacking off of my parents, you know, somewhere else. So, but then let's see here. 2010, Seth Rogen and Lauren Miller became engaged. Whoop-de-doo. Why is that happening? Why do we care?
Wow. Yeah, who gives the fuck?
I know, right?
gives a shit about Seth Rogen?
Oh my god. Then Carrera, you got a historic event in 2014 here.
2014. God damn it! I gotta take off my glasses.
I did not realize how many places.
Gandhi becomes president of Afghanistan
Huh.
due to we put him in place.
Oh my god. I see there's a name here that triggers somebody. So Carrera, why don't you take it for the lulz in 2017?
Why? Why would you put me in?
Hey, I ain't gonna get hot water with my woman. You know, you think I want her to kick my ass? Well, maybe, but like, you know, no. Like, you'll endure the wrath. Like,
2017 Mercury National Nashville Records releases Now, the 5th studio album by Shania in her first 15 years. Who gives a shit?
I really hope she doesn't watch the show for once. Ooh, Stohan, 2017. Here we go. We all know about these.
2017, mysterious sonic attacks on U.S. diplomats prompts U.S. citizens to not travel to Cuba and pull some embassy staff.
Yep, the sonic attacks, like the Havana syndrome, I believe is what it's called.
Fucking hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yep. And another historic event.
2018, large demonstrations across Brazil against far-right president frontrunner Jair Bolsonaro.
Huh. Okay.
Also, 2018, rapper Kanye West announces on Twitter he is changing his name to Ye.
What?
Kanye West.
Oh, Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Yee.
His name is
Like,
Ye now.
No, it's not Conway.
remember that one Russian dinosaur cartoon? Ba, 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 ba. Yee.
Wait a minute. It's not even Kanye West. It's Kenway East. It's Kenway East.
Kenway
I hope he
East.
sees that. I hope he
Please.
sees this.
I
Kenway
think-
Also,
How do we even say the word in Paris with this dude changing his name?
To Yee.
I know. Why don't we just call him what he is? An idiot.
Kanye with a Yee ass haircut.
Yee ass haircut. Oh my god.
an idiot, someone with brain damage, apparently, or bad mental health issues that no one's actually
He's
paying
like
attention to.
that. No, he's just brain dead.
Well, let's jump on up into this Olympic gold in 2020.
2020, Ben Ainslie wins the Olympic gold medal in the laser class, beating previous laser Olympic champion Robert Shetty.
What the hell?
Shite.
What does that even
Well-
mean?
I think it's shite.
Shade.
Is there lasers in Olympics? Like
This
It's a
can't be.
laser.
This can't be real.
laser Olympics? I guess laser event. It's sailing. Okay, that's weird.
Oh.
But I don't know
Why would they call it that?
I
Just
mean,
call it
I would give him that, but why does he look like Brad?
Pitt.
No, not Pitt.
Cooper.
Brad Cooper.
He does kind of look like Brad Cooper.
And maybe if I had just looked at it, it said sailor right here, so the problem would have been solved immediately. But no, I had to not read and be an idiot. So, and then just search lasers in Olympics. Like,
No, call it sailing. Just call it sail racing.
I know, right?
Like, bruh.
I think everybody. Anyway, Rhombus, you have a historic event in 2020 here.
2020, first debate between U.S. presidential candidates Donald Trump and Jocus POTUS, held, widely criticized as chaotic and ill-tempered.
My favorite.
I'm sorry. Do that again. That was so fucking funny.
Chaotic and ill-tempered. I'm just imagining them both just like screaming at each other like angry ducks, like. And Biden's just like. I am bibbidi bob.
It was no in that debate. Joe was sitting there talking about his dinner with his wife, and I was like, "What the? Like, really? Like, this is not the time to be talking about this. Like, this is important shit. Like, this is
no. I want you to say exactly what you just said. That was the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Okay, I'll say it again. In 2020, the first debate between U.S. presidential candidates Donald Trump and Jocas POTUS held, widely criticizes chaotic and ill-tempered.
You know, see, here's the best part. Here's the best part. 100 years from now, somebody is going to find this on the Internet Archives and be like, oh, so it was as ridiculous to them back then as it was to us. Stupid 2020 people and their madness.
That's so goddamn funny.
Holy shit.
Anyway, what else happened in 2020? The scientists.
In 2020, scientists.
You can actually stop this show now because that was the best.
We just edited that on. No, we can't. We gotta go all the way through. In 2020, scientists confirmed the existence of 3 new underground lakes on Mars using radar on ESA's Mars Express spacecraft.
So that sounds like liquid water, you know, because I guess a lake could be frozen, but
yeah, that's what they're that giant white spot on top of Mars. That's all water.
That's ice, yeah.
Yeah, it's like all ice. They're trying to actually terraform it. That's what they're trying to do.
Well, that's going to be difficult because they're going to need to restart the planetary engine to create an atmosphere to hold all the stuff in once you make it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So...
Let's say once you break up that ice and get it melted down, it's like... Because you'll get all that oxygen going up into the air, so then it'll pretty much...
Yeah, but
it'll do a lot of
stay.
the work.
It won't stay. It doesn't have an atmosphere to keep it in, you know?
Yeah.
Like
it
has
doesn't
one,
have
but not
much
a strong one, you know?
Yeah, it's not really... There's not really much there.
Yeah. Just like in the head of this next person. Why don't you take this?
One of the most sexiest women ever.
Okay.
Well, not anymore. Shoot.
Shut the fuck up.
Go for it. Read, please.
Read, you dumbass.
Carrera, calm.
Carrera, clam down, bro.
Goddamn. Rhombus, what happened in 2021?
In 2021, Britney Spears' father, Jamie Spears, suspended as her conservator by a judge in Los Angeles after claims of abuse.
Yep, I remember hearing about that.
Britney Spears.
Still happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, now she doesn't want anything to do with her kids.
Dang. Let's see here. 2021 as well. Prison riot between rival drug cartels in Littoral Penitentiary in Ecuador results in 116 deaths, with some beheaded or decapitated. Well, that's the same thing, just different ways.
Yeah.
So, like, just straight up decapitation or, like, you know, hostage beheading, like, you know, what the Taliban does on TV, you know? So that's crazy. So, but then,
A lot of cigarette.
Don't search the depths of Reddit. Trust me, it's not worth it.
I don't have a Reddit, and I'm not going to have one. So, but then also in 2021, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service declared 23 species of bird, fish, and other wildlife extinct, including the ivory-billed woodpecker. Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm dead?
I don't know.
Damn poachers.
Fuck!
Anyway, before we move on into bursts and deaths, viewers, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you want us to expand on? Anything you want to add? Start a dialogue in the comment section. Let's go. Anyway, moving on up into bursts, starting us off in 106 BC, Pompey the Great. Yep, you were right. His birth, Actual name is Gnaeus Pompeius Magnus, was a Roman political and military leader, the first triumvirate and consul, born in Picenum, Italy, died in 48 BC. No, I read that yesterday and I read it again. So that's crazy though. Like he died the day before his birthday. Like that's insane as well. So, but then moving on
And he
up
died on the
into
PC.
We actually did read that yesterday. That's weird.
yeah. Well, yesterday was when he got assassinated, and this is his birthday. So he got. Can you imagine getting murdered right before your birthday? That would suck. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
And especially back then when you couldn't hardly tell what time it was. It was really hard to tell without like a
Sundial.
shadow thingamajig. Yeah.
Sundial.
It was like the only way you could tell it.
Yeah. In 1547, we have Miguel de Cervantes y Saavedra, Spanish author, Don Quixote, born in Alaca de Henares, Habsburg, Spain, dying in 1616. Carrera, who was born on this date in 1758.
Let me roll my glasses off. In 1758, Horatio Nelson, British admiral and a hero of hold on.
Trafalgar.
Trafalgar.
Yeah, like Trafalgar Square,
Really? Yeah, I got it. Born in Burnham, Thorpe, Norfolk. Fucking 1805.
Is when he died. Yeah. Dang. Sohan, you still there?
Yeah.
Ooh, is this the guy who made the Fermi paradox? Like 1901. Hold on. Go ahead and read it. Let me look this up.
On 1931, John McAllister Schofield, American Major General, Union Army, born in Gary, New York, died 1906.
What year was that?
I to it.
What?
It was in 18.
Did I?
1831.
1831.
1806.
1831. Oh, I see. Oh, huh. Oh, I didn't even see him.
Also, 1843, Mikhail Sobolev, Right General General during Russo-Turko War, born in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Huh.
Died 1882.
Yeah. Rhombus. Unless there's any other ones that you see here, let's go out up to 1901 here.
In 1901, Enrico Fermi, Italian-American nuclear physicist, gone fission. Fermium Nobel Prize in 1938, born in Rome, Italy, died in 1954.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who came up with the Fermi paradox. Who invented Fermi paradox? It's not Fermi, it's oh, okay. Huh. Well, I guess it's not that guy. Anyway.
In 1904,
Yep.
Greer Garson, British actress, Mrs. Miniver, born in East Ham, Essex, died in 1996.
Dang. East Ham
Was
versus
born
West
in-
Ham.
Born in East Ham.
In East Ham. Yeah, no, like, I know West Ham has a football team, So,
Football.
football. In 1913, we have Trevor Howard. He was an English actor in over 70 films, several of them being Brief Encounter, Superman, and The Third Man. Born in Kent, England, dying in 1988. Well, that's interesting. He was in Superman. He was born in Kent, like Clark Kent. That's interesting.
I was born in Kent.
Kent.
You were born inside of a human being. Interesting. Oh, no, you were born inside of a Kryptonian.
Dang.
Interesting.
In 1931, we have Anita Ekberg, was a Swedish actress, La Dois Vida, and Miss Sweden of 1950, born in Malmö, Sweden, dying in 2015. Oh, here we go. Carrera.
Whoa!
Your turn. Perfect. Look at that.
In 1935, Jerry Lee Lewis, American rock and roll piano player and singer. Let's just move on because he was a pedophile and terrible person.
Oh, well then why did you woo?
Because I love his music.
Well, let's give you a better person here. 1943.
Oh, let's Welch, the Polish Solidarity Movement leader, won a Nobel Prize in 1983 and president of Poland from 1995.
From 1990 through 1995.
Yes.
He was born
And born in Powwow of Poland.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, 1951, Sohan.
Oh shit!
On
You there, Sohan?
1951. Yeah, I'm fucking. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
1951, Michelle Bachelet, President of Chile, 2006 to 2010, 2014, the President, born in Santiago, Chile.
Ah, so she's the current president of Chile. Dang, so 2014 to present, so that's an 8-year. That's 8 years. So, So, how long is a presidential term in Chile? Let's see here. President. Nope, not telling me. How long is a presidential period? Well, it's not telling me. Chile. Dude.
Oh, wait. How often does Chile elect a president?
How
Right there.
often-
Oh, I was gonna say, it says it right there, and the people also ask.
Oh. Presidential elections elect a president. No shit.
Okay, so it's
4 years.
same-
Okay.
okay, so it's
So
same.
she's almost over. Well, there we go. Well, here I'm gonna
Well,
add
she
this
should
link
already
into
be
the
done.
underbar because we don't have any underbar links currently.
Oh wait, that means the website isn't up to date. Like
Oh, it's
completely
not?
up to date in terms of. Well, I mean, if she was back in 2014, she should already be done. She should have already been done by now.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, it should be done in around between 2018 and 2019.
Huh. Okay.
Or yeah, it'd be 2018 when she'd be done.
No, 2014 to 2018 is one term. So this was the end of her second term. The current one
Yeah,
is Gabriel
her-
Boric.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say yeah. No, he's coming up at the end of his first term.
March
Or no,
11th,
oh, no, never mind.
2022.
He's-
No,
no,
it's
he's-
2000.
Oh no, he just started. Okay, never mind. He just started then. Okay.
Yeah, 2026 is when he'll be done. So yeah, so she just got
Yeah.
out. So just a couple months ago.
2014 to 22. So she had a 6-year. Well, she had like an 8-year term. Yeah. Unless she
Whose
had-
turn is it
she had 3
anyway?
terms.
Oh, one more.
Okay.
1956, Sebastian Coe, 500-meter runner, Olympic gold, 1980 to 1984, born in London, England.
Huh. does he look like? Why does he look like? Actually, never mind. It looked like he was in like a bathrobe. He kind of looked like, you know, Hugh Hefner or something, or like Rob Lowe, being comfy. You know.
Oh, here's one that's not highlighted. 1957, Andrew Dice Clay, Silverstein, American comedian, Adventures of Ford Fairline, born in Brooklyn, New York.
Huh.
Oh,
That's cool. Rhomboser, 1969.
in 1969, Kelly Robbins, American golfer, LPGA Championship in 1995, born in Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
Huh. That sounds like a pleasant area to be born in.
For any other Pennsylvanians, do not mistake that for Mount Pleasant View.
Huh.
Here's another one.
Which one?
Kevin Durant, American
Oh.
basketball forward.
Oh, wow.
Kevin Durant, he's trash. He got carried.
Huh. Well, do you want to read that, or do you want to bleed into the deaths?
1988, Kevin Durant, American basketball forward, NBA championship, NBA Finals, MVP 2017, 2018 Golden State Warriors 11-time NBA All-Star, NBA All-Star Game, MPV 2012, 2019, yeah. Olympic gold 2012, 2016, 2020, born in Washington, D.C.
Dang.
Oh,
That's a hell of a resume for someone who got carried.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I mean, yeah, well, the whole time he was in Golden State, he was getting carried by Curry. Curry was literally carrying the entire team because he just didn't miss his three-pointers.
Oh, this is a conversation that my dad should be involved in, because he's the basketball guy. I don't know a thing, you know. The ball is round, you shoot it in the hoop, you run, the referee blows whistle, then there's an noise, you know, like, that's all I know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
buzzer beater.
Yeah. Moving on up into deaths, starting us off in the year 855, we have Lotharius I, was a Romanian-French emperor, signed the Treaty of Verdun, or one of them, and he dies. So he just dies. Okay. Huh.
Damn. Man, he was... no, I had
In
it.
1913, we have Rudolf Diesel. He was a French-born German engineer who invented the diesel engine. It disappeared at the age of 55 aboard the ship Dresden in the English Channel. So that sucks. The inventor of the...
Invented.
Oh, no. Wait. You missed some crazy one.
Where?
1862, William Bull Nelson, Union General Major, murdered after an argument by fellow Union officer, General Jefferson C. Davis.
At
38.
38. Wow. So that's violent.
Hell.
Poor William Bull Nelson. Didn't deserve that crap.
Damn, man. Killed their own people.
Jeez.
Just killed a bull. What the hell?
Looks like Carrera's passing out, so... Sohen. Want to take 1975 as well?
Or 1975, Casey Stengel, American Baseball Hall of Fame outfielder, World Series 1921-22, New York Giants, and manager, 7-time World Series New York Yankees, New York Mets, first manager, dies of cancer at 85. Oh, that's
Dang.
horrible.
I didn't know this crap. I see an Alice. Hello, Allie Wally.
Oh,
Dude, I know it's not
1998.
just yet, but Coolio passed away last night.
Yeah,
Oh,
someone told me that.
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
Yeah, we spoke about that at the head of the show.
1998,
Oh, really?
Tom Bradley, American politician, mayor of Los Angeles, Democrat, 1973 to 1993, dies at 80.
Oh, so 20-year guy. Wow, that's a long time in office.
They don't have no term limits.
Oh, geez, they should. We should really end career politicians, you know? Like, that just sets up things for horrible whatnot.
Yes.
Damn, even
Horrible
in his sleep,
hot
he can
knots.
hear. Like, that's how true my statement was.
Year.
Rhombus, who died on this date in 2001?
In 2001, President, well, Nguyen Phan Thieu, I think that's how you say it, President of South Vietnam, dies of a stroke at 78.
He was president from 1965 through 75.
Bro legit looks like a child.
Yeah,
Very
Well-
punchable face.
With a receding hairline.
a very punchable face.
Bro.
He's got a 5 head, man.
He has a balloon head. Like, it's like, you know.
Well, not only is it a balloon head, but it's a 5 head.
Yeah, bro legit looks like a child. He has the head of a child.
I have a 5 head. I can put my entire palm on my forehead, so I have a 5 head.
Bro looks like Malfoy before Malfoy was ever conceived.
Oh my god. And we have another one here in 2010.
In 2010, Tony Curtis, Bernard Schwartz, American actor, Some Like It Hot, dies at 85.
Well, that sucks.
Oh yeah, the old pompadour. Oh wait, is that the old pompadour?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jelly roll.
There you go.
The jelly roll.
The jelly roll. Alright. Well, unless Alice wants to take one, we're pretty much...
I'll take the 2021 one in blue that sounds like impossible to say, but not.
Oh, go for it.
Bronius Katavicius, a Lithuanian composer, The Gates of Jerusalem and Lakis, and teacher, Kyrillius School of Art, from 1975 to 2000, dies at the age of 89.
Ah, died last
Hey,
year.
I got one article in.
Yes! Anyway,
Yeah.
that concludes the show. Once again, you can check the underbar, the description, for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition, which in itself includes...
Showing TV on Twitch.
Yep. And I gotta start adding other people's YouTubes to that if they so wish to be in the underbar as well. Anyway, for your dose of Passive Edge Daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time, which is also...
1
Eastern
p.m.
Standard.
Eastern Time.
Both Central.
Yep. For all of you and all of us, I am A.O. Xander.
I'm Guerrera.
Just read my name.
The Bed Rhombuser, aka Doom, was discovered on YouTube.
And I am Who is Alice, who just came in the last minute.
Hi, Alice. Love you.
We all love Alice. We should make a TV show. Everybody loves Alice. You know?
Yes.
I love Alice.
Yeah, see, she loves
Because I
herself.
love Lucy.
Yeah.
Hey, oh yeah, I even got my dusting thing.
Oh my god, you would get into Lucy-like antics, wouldn't you?
Oh my God.
Let me just
I love
dust this off.
Lucy. Is like one of the greatest shows ever.
Yep. Anyway, until you catch us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Until then, toodles!